I'm Cent. You can call me Center. I am a junior here at UNCP. I major in psychology with a minor in sociology. And poetry is the expression of the soul. It's the words that we are incapable of saying in everyday life that we can compose together to show a bigger picture, to show a better light. And the ability to show that picture and the ability to show that light is what makes poetry so important. No, I did not go to a HBCU. Maybe because it wasn't for me, that was for you. I needed to feel the uncomfortability that I felt here at UNCP because that was what I needed to be the person that I was to be. The barriers that were in my way could not be taken down by comfortability. I had to jump out of that space. And maybe because I didn't go to the space where you found your place in the world, you feel like I am a threat to you. I'm not a threat to you or your HBCU. I have no way in any type of circumstance have I ever felt threatened by the ways of your way. I don't want to be that person who feels comfortability in the safety of people who are like me. I want to build diversity. The diversity that is around me is what makes me greater. The diversity that is around me is what's making me better. And here at UNCP, I can't even explain how crazy diverse we are to be, and I can't even explain how my uncomfortability has made me even more proud to be black. My blackness is what I am, and it has been brought into light. Every time I step into the sight of the UNCP's light, I feel as if no one understands how I feel. Because my church has turned their backs on me. My family turned their backs on me because I didn't go to their alma mater. I didn't go to FSU, and I didn't go to A&T, and I didn't go to Livingstone, but it's okay with me because here at UNCP, I feel great. And the ground that I walk on was made for my make. I take the steps that the grass leans, and I feel a part of it. Every breath that I breathe, the trees lean with me, and I feel like I am the one that is making the conduction. To make the power of the black people here even more of a production, I don't even understand how a change can come when you don't feel any uncomfortability. When everyone's walking around and their skin's just as dark or just as light or just as brown as you. How can you feel any kind of change? Or maybe you just don't want to.
What's going on? My name is Nicholas Nick Corman. I'm currently a sophomore political science major with a concentration in pre-law with a minor in personnel and organizational leadership. And I'm also a proud member of the Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, Go Mob. But poetry, like very, very important, not to just, poets alike, but to, just to everyone in general, because it allows for complete artistic expression, and a lot of people have the misconception that poetry has to rhyme, and you have to be real good at it. It has to just flow. You gotta be like a rapper or something like that. But poetry is just whatever you want it to be, whether it's free verse, haiku, acrostic. Just, everything, whatever is on your mind, whatever is in your heart, you can just, spill it all on the paper, and, like whatever comes out is, is real, as long as that's what's in your heart, as long as that's what's moving you to write. And honestly, poetry is, very, very important to me. I got into it because of my older brother, and just, seeing how a few metaphors and a few anecdotes was able to just like captivate like the entire audience, and just like really he was playing on the emotions of the crowd and everyone in the room, and just seeing how just a few words can have that kind of an impact on people that he may have known or may not have known was just amazing to me. And as I started to get into it and just fine tune and really work on my craft, it was just like real great. And I've been writing since the 6th grade now, and I'm just blessed to say that I can use the gifts that God gave me to not only give a voice to the voiceless, but just, you know, express how I feel because, you know, as a poet and as an artist, you know, it's not only on myself, but it's on my fellow, you know, poets and spoken word artists as well to, you know, use our gifts for good and to, you know, not just tell our stories, but tell the stories of others who may not have a voice. And just, you know, because, you know, my story isn't the only story I'm trying to tell. Word to Jermaine Lamar Cole, Cold World. But, you know, poetry, it's just a beautiful thing. And I just love being able to be a part of it. Now, I'm a little young myself, but I need some of that old school love. Some of that stay on the phone until all hours in the night type love. Some of that show it off to all my homies until they just want to ignore me kind of love. See, I'm like Martin and I'm in pain because I have no gene and my heart constantly fights with my brain like one is Ike and the other is Tina. I'm just a Barack trying to fight as a Michelle because I don't want to be all by myself. It's a different world and I just want a Whitley all to myself. True love exists. It's not just some kind of myth. I'm just searching for a Wheezy I can move on up to the east side with. As a matter of fact, I want the kind of love that reminds me of a classic R&B track. So if y'all don't mind, let me take you back. Now this might go over your heads, especially for you younger cats, but I need that Teddy Pendergrass love when you love somebody and someone loves you back. Cause when I turn off the lights and light a candle, I want that to be the type of romanticism that sister can handle. So let me love you down even if it takes all night, and I'll promise to be like Common and treat you just right. Cause I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind, even though there's a clear disconnect between my body and my mind. Because I need a love where I'd rather have hard times with her than good times with someone else, where I'd rather be beside her in a storm than safe and warm by myself. I need a love that can be my girl, and it won't just be my imagination running away with me, because even though beauty is only skin deep, I want a love that I can see. I can make believe I have everything, but I can't pretend that I don't see that without the perfect girl, my life would be incomplete. I want that kind of love where one day I can meet her at the altar in her white dress because we ain't getting no younger, so we might as well do it. And I gotta be the one she loves since everyone else blew it, because all my life I prayed for someone like her, and I just want to be living for the love of her. And no, I'm not a shy guy, but if I ever fall in love again, I will be sure that the lady is a friend. I need the kind of love that makes me practice exactly what I'm gonna say. I actually see you over there, so let me not be cliche. Hey girl, how you doing? My name is Nick, last name Corman. I was wondering if I could take you out to get some cookout, then go back to the house. Now, y'all kids can keep your raindrops because when it's 7 o'clock on the dot, I'm in my drop top, so I need the kind of love that's gonna call out my name. They call me N-I-C-K-C-O-U-R-M-O-N. Now, girl, you know I'm not just a friend, and I don't want this to ever end. But if it isn't love, why do I feel this way? Why does she stay on my mind? But let me confess something to y'all like I'm Usher. I met this girl and she's my superstar. She's what the Manhattans would describe as a shining star. See, she's got me caught up and I want her to be my boo. And I feel like Mario because you should let me love you. Let me be the one to give you everything you want and need. She makes me more anxious than genuine when I see her in those jeans. Then I turn into Prince because she's all in my dreams. And I'ma tell you something else if I don't know nothing else. The only thing that keeps me up when I'm feeling down, I don't know about you, but I gotta keep mine around because I done looked and I done searched and it's hard to find another shorty like mine, shorty like mine. I'm on my Dave Hollister. I'm a one-woman man and I don't want any more. And I'm on my J. Cole because she's the one I want to fold clothes for. Y'all, I just want that successful black love where I'm Cliff Huxtable and she's Claire. But I can share this with the love of my life because she's sitting right there.
Hi, I am Tangie Harris. I'm a health administration second-year graduate student. Why poetry is important. Poetry is extremely important because it allows us to have some type of way of an escape, of a artistry escape, if that makes sense. Something that you can do, put your mind to, it becomes yours, you can formulate it in your way, and it's just unique. It meets the standards of that person, so therefore it doesn't have to conform. What poetry means to me, poetry means soul, it means energy, it means life, it means feelings, it means raw organic feelings, it means being yourself, it means love. All those things that you can just have a feeling for and categorize, that's what poetry is to me. There are times when you need someone, I will be by your side. There is a light that shines special for you and me. Something so beautiful, you can taste it. Something so imaginary, yet you can face it. Something so timeless, yet you can waste it. It's the hill of all healers. It's the real of all realers. The seal of all dealers. The tranquil of all fillers, and the play of the ultimate true hitter. It unlocks your lifetime's mystery. It's historically, wonderfully, it means the world to me. It's more than a feeling, it's a redeemer. More than a muse. Don't ever misuse, don't ever abuse, don't ever intrude, let it find you. But don't always expect it to wine and dine you. However, don't let it blind you. It takes time, boo. Don't play it like a fool, it's within you. Only use it for the right time. It's so strong, yet fragile at the same damn time. It doesn't hurt if you choose right. It produces powerful lovemaking once achieved right. Waiting to fall asleep and to wake up just to see their face every single night. That's love. Peace.
All right. I'm Damari, stage name sometimes is Damar the MC, whichever you prefer. I'm currently a senior here at University of North Carolina at Pembroke, and I'm a psychology major. To me, poetry is like this art form that kind of provokes communication and connection through like creativity of words, you know? And I think that's why I love it so much. Poetry is important just to allow us to have this connectivity. People are different, people are unique in their own different ways, and then when you have this common art form that can like bring everybody together, it's just like, why not, you know? We just wanna be high in the game, stacked on 147 giraffe necks. See, we've been abandoned by one too many black or maybe white bandits. People who stole hope, of course, are enemies that end up being friends to me. $1 billion nutters letting us change the sympathy. Indeed, the briefcase we keep safe, whole reasons to steady work and get paid. Then we steady hurt and get slayed by a heartless system that loud moans the sad songs of a lost generation that's trying to get it. A lot of opportunities, but see, us too timid. They say that freedom was a white man cage. Well now, look us in it, not prepared for the big game, but we strapped for the scrimmage. Emancipated my people that's after stripped of the soul. Slaves for vandalism cause pockets empty too broke. We under the underground, a lot of things we can't know. Our bozos is dollar signs, somebody tell me why the hell is I aim low? Always strive high, no place you can't go. You the captain of your fate and the master of your soul.